Good afternoon, students. In last chapter, we studied about back cross method. Today, we will study procedure of back cross method. In in procedure of back cross method, the plan of back cross method would depend upon whether the gene being transferred is recessive or dominant. The plan for transfer of dominant gene is simple than that of the recessive gene. So we can say the plan of transfer of dominant gene is simple than for the recessive gene. Transfer of dominant gene, if we studied about transfer of dominant gene, then we see that a high yielding and widely adapted wheat variety A is susceptible to stem rust. Further, another variety B is resistant to stem rust, and the resistance to stem rust is dominant to susceptibility. A generalization scheme of backcross program for the transfer of rust resistance from variety B to variety A is given below. If we see in first year known current parent B or recurrent parent A crossing, then in second year we get f1 generation, recurrent parent A, capital R, small r, and cross small double small r. In f1 backcrossed with the recurrent parent variety A. In third year, rust resistance plants similar to variety A selected and plant backcrossed with the recurrent parent A. In fourth year, we get from BC1 recurrent parent A. And in fifth year recurrent parent A. And in sixth year we get also recurrent parent A. And seventh year recurrent parent A, rust resistant plant self pollinated and seeds of selected plant harvested separately. And in ninth year we we get individual plant progeny grown and selection for the rust resistance and plant type of A. In 10th year, individual plant progeny grown and homozygous progeny similar to the recurrent parent A and harvested and bulked. In 11th year, replicated yield trial, we we can grow replicated yield trial with the recurrent parent as one of the check. And we can see that the check and replicated yield trial, our variety is highly yielding, then it then in 12th year we give for this variety for seed multiplication, and next year we distribute the in the farmers. So we get in by the backcross method a well developed variety that is useful for the farmers. If we see the procedure of backcross method, first step is hybridization. In hybridization, variety A is crossed to the variety B. Generally, variety A should be used as the female parent. This would facilitate the identification of the self plant, if any. In f1 generation, f1 plants are backcrossed to the variety A. Since all the f1 plants will be heterozygous for the rust resistance, selection for the rust resistance is not necessary. Next, in third step, first backcross generation. In third step, we called this generation is called first backcross generation, BC1. Half of the plant in BC1 would be resistant and the remaining half would be susceptible to the stem rest. So we can see that half generation are susceptible and half are non-susceptible varieties. Rust resistant plants are selected and backcross to the variety A. BC1 plant resistant to the rust may be selected for their resemblance to the variety A as well. If we see fourth generation, BC2 to BC5 generation, in each backcross generation segregation would occur for rust resistance. Rust resistant plants are selected and backcross to the recurrent parent A. Selection for the plant type of variety A may be practiced particularly in BC2 and BC3 generation. If we see BC6 generation and BC6 F2 generation, then we see individual plant progeny from the self seeds of the selected plants are grown. Rust resistant plants similar to the plant type of variety A are selected and their self seeds are harvested separately. In seventh step, BC6F3 generation, individual plant progeny are grown and progenies homozygous for the resistance and similar to the plant type of variety A are harvested in bulk. Several similar progenies are usually mixed to the constitute the new variety. In at eighth step, we grown the different generation for the yield test. The new variety is tested in a replicated yield trial along with the variety A as a check. Uh, we can see that variety A is used for the check plant type, date of flowering and date of maturity, quality extra or etc of the new variety are critically evaluated. So we evaluate plant type, date of flowering, date of maturity and quality of the generation of the new variety. Ordinarily, the new variety would be identical to the variety A in performance. Detailed yield tests are therefore generally not required and the variety may be directly released for the cultivation. And in second point is transfer of the recessive gene. The transfer of the recessive gene is same as the transfer of the dominant gene. When rust or any other disease resistance is due to the recessive gene, all the backcross cannot be made one after the other. After the first backcross and after every two sequence backcross, F2 generation must be grown to the identify rust resistant plant. And F1 and the backcross progenies are not inculcate with the rust because they would be susceptible to the rust. Therefore, only the F2 population are tested for the rust resistance. And the generalized scheme for the transfer of recessive gene is same as the transfer of dominant gene, that is called hybridization. F1 generation bc1 f2 and bc2 generation bc3 f2 generation and so on. So we can see that the transfer of recessive gene same as the transfer of dominant gene. But in hybridization of the recessive gene, the recurrent parent is crossed with the rust resistant donor parent. The recurrent parent is generally used as the female parents. In F1 generation, F1 plants are backcrossed to the recurrent parent. Next, we can see that merit and demerit of the backcross method. Like another method, we can see that backcross method have different merits and demerits. Number one, the genotype of new variety is nearly identical with that of the recurrent parent except for the genes transferred. Thus, the outcome of backcross program is known as beforehand and it can be reproduced anytime in the future. So, we can see that backcross method reproduced anytime in the future. Second merit is it is not necessary to the test the variety developed by the backcross method is extensive yield test because the performance of the recurrent parent is already known. This may save up to the 5 year and time and consider expense. Third merit is much smaller population are needed in the backcross method than in the case of pedigree method. So much smaller population are needed in backcross method than in the case of pedigree method. Sixth merit is this is the only method for interspecific gene transfer and for the transfer of cytoplasm. And seventh merit is it may be modified so that transgressive segregation may occur for the quantitative characters. And another merit is the backcross program is not depend upon the environment except for that needed for the selection of character under transfer. Therefore, off-season nurseries and greenhouses can be used to grow 2 to 3 generation each year. This would drastically reduce the time and required for the developing the new variety. If if we see the demerit of backcross method, then number one, the new variety generally cannot be superior to the recurrent parent except for the character that is transfer. Second demerit is backcross method is undesirable genes closely linked with the gene being transferred may also be transmitted to the new variety. And third is hybridization has to be done for the each backcross. This is often difficult, time taking and costly. And last demerit is by the time the backcross program improve it, the recurrent parent may have been replaced by the other variety superior in yield, ability and other characteristics. If we see the achievement of backcross method, then we see the backcross method has widely used in crop improvement. It has been used for transferring gene and chromosome from one variety to another and from related species and for the transfer of cytoplasm. Backcross method is only the breeding method that is suitable for the transfer of gene and chromosomes from one species to another species. Another method is not verified for this. There are many examples for interspecific transfer of genes using the backcross method. Transfer was the first commercial wheat variety is in which rust resistance was transferred from a related species to cotton variety named 170 CO2 and 134 CO2M were developed using the backcross method. Gossypium hirsutum variety Dharwad American 265 was crossed the Gossypium arboreum variety Gaurani 6. The F1 was highly sterile. It set few seeds which gave rise to the tetraploid plants. perhaps a result of backcross to the gossiping.